Yo, how's it going, guys? Kembo here. So if you're anything like me, you're a Grand Champ Rocket League player, or even lower, but just we're gonna go with Grand Champ for now. I've always wondered, is getting a professional coach worth it or not? So today we're gonna put that to the test. I'll let Coach Fakey introduce himself, and yeah, let's get into the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. All right, guys. So first things first, we're gonna head over to Gamers Ready. We have our coach right here, and I'll let him introduce himself. All you have to do, you can there's numerous of options that you can hire. You can hire for a few hours, just 1 hour. We're just gonna do the 1 hour session today. It's a total of like $55. Make sure to go support the coach, a good friend of mine, and yeah.
All right, so I'm Coach Fakey. I've been Gamers Ready for over a year now. I'm also the coach for Ghost Gaming and competing in RLCS this season. And we're about to do Kinbo's first 1 hour session today, and we're gonna see how it goes. Good beat there. Have the right ideas, best execution. That's one thing too. I'm not really gonna be too much on your ass about is execution mechanics. As long as the idea is there, the practice, putting more time into it, trying it more and more, the execution and the mechanics become more consistent, and you know you can work on that yourself pretty easily. So as long as the idea is there, I'm not gonna be too on your ass about it. We'll work on mechanics stuff near the end anyways. But just a heads up there. So you see this guy. Let me slow it down. You see this guy back there, and you think, okay, he's probably gonna turn. He's got the boost. That's probably what I would do, and I get that. So he's gonna look at, wait, what would they do? What would you do? That way you can kind of be ready and try to react to what they're gonna do. But in this situation, now how far they are, and you have the possession, and the other two guys are beat from earlier because you beat one, and the other Zaps beat the other guys. So you know you have time, you have space, even with low boost here. But he's all the way back, and he still hasn't turned on you yet, and the ball is gonna keep going in front of you until you or him hits it. You know it's only just you two. So you should be looking at this guy. Look at him, look at him, look like he's still sitting back, You could have caught this, go for a 50, even try to go for a flick after you caught it, whatever it was, or wait for that to touch the ground and then bang it if you wanted to.
Right.
But instead, you go up, try to act like you're gonna hit it or get the lightest touch, whatever it was. Even if you did get a light touch there, you would hit it right at the guy.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
That's right. I mean, yeah, so unfortunately, I was gonna bring this up. See how your entire team backs out. So you have two people up, you're going all the way back to reset, your entire team goes back.
Yeah.
At that point, you know, you need to reset there. You were really committed. The ball's on the left side of the field. Going all the way back there, not a bad play. Plenty of time. Nothing wrong with that. But the unfortunate thing is that your team, they decided to also retreat back. So nobody has any pressure. And we should have pressure pretty much at all times. Like when you're moving up to this, at this point, you know your teammate's backing out. You know they have possession. You're going to be first man. You know that just normal rotation, right? It's your turn to move up the field. Very easy. As moving up here, we got who's next first the ball? This crack guy or whatever his name is. You see him. He slows the ball down. He's gonna go for a light touch. At this point, you know he's gonna do some kind of clear or touch pass, right?
Right.
So our being aware, our instant thing, we should look at the ball at all here. We should look at the guy. That's what we're doing. And at that moment, we see the way he's jumping towards the ball and slowing down. We should instantly look at, okay, where's the other people at? Oh, there's that leg guy, right? He's moving up. Looks like he's gonna pass it out, or at the very least, he's gonna be there to challenge the ball after this guy's touch. At this point, we shouldn't worry about this guy's touch anymore. We're gonna know it's going to, like, say you're turning. You know it's going somewhere in front of you. So who's the next person after this guy to touch it, right? That's kind of the step 2 awareness. Not looking at the first guy, now the second guy. How are we gonna start reading the plays? How can we read the play? Can we challenge? Can we not challenge? Whatever it may be. And what I would have done here, looking at what's going on, how close they are to the ball, how far you are, not even midfield yet. No one's gonna pass it out to him. I would have just fake challenge and turn back here. Just
yeah.
Backward. He's so close, and they cannot get a scoring opportunity here. They're either going to catch it, or he's going to clang it downfield.
Right.
So for a fake challenge, turning around, resetting, letting him hit it to you guys, and having a full team to counterattack would have been the play here.
Yeah, instead of jumping.
Exactly. I like it. Really close. I mean, that was great. And again, even as you're controlling the ball, we got the play. So nicely done. But even as we're controlling the ball here, look, you're aware. I want to slow it down and get in the end. I want to watch what you do, or watch the play. It's right here. You're up.
Yep.
You think about being catching getting soft, but you see this guy go up, so you know, okay, I have to hit over this guy. So what you do is you get a hard touch, keep boosting, and you keep following. You get it over him because you were aware. You saw what he was doing literally as you're on the ball.
Yeah. So
you're already doing a good job being aware. Like I said, I'm not really worried about the first step. I'm just kind of reminding you. That's awesome. So we do that all the time, consistently, with adding the kind of the second step in as well, and not just looking at the first guy, but the second guy. You know, teammate going to be there, is the opponent going to be there, who's he hitting it to, is going to be there to get to the ball. You can start implementing that a lot more. Like that's the one thing that's going to change your entire just awareness, your positioning, your possession, just your threat on the team. It's gonna be really, really good.
So I've obviously went through this replay myself, and I do this. I feel like I do this a lot. Keep going, keep going. Right here, I like turned away, and I don't know if I should have done that or not. Like I kind of like.
Let me. So yeah, I'll give you my autopsy, as you could say, in these situations. So these are tough. I'm not gonna be lying. I mean, this is kind of where the whole Rocket League situational thing comes in. Real quick, I'm gonna walk you through what I would have done. I'll tell you why. So I see this touch. I see my teammate flying. I'm going. I'm turning. I'm trusting. I'm going. It looks like he's gonna beat him. I have to trust he's at least gonna get a 50. And the reason why I would do that in the first place as well is because it was a minute 30 and we're down by 1. If we're up by 1, even if we're tied, I mean that's a 50-50 your decision. But if we're down like this with low time, and you can tell your teammates at least gonna get a touch at the very least. I mean, we gotta try to get some goals. The ball's on their side. They're all going. Again, being a little more aware, not just thinking, oh, the ball's there, and you think, like, I can't commit because I'm last man. That's not what you're looking at, not the ball. Looking at the play, the field, the opponents, what is actually happening, and who's going to be touching the ball. What's the outcome going to be before it happens? And let's say if you're up by 1, by all means, what you did here, then perfect. You don't want to overcommit. You got the boost. Your teammate zaps on the wall still. That'd have been great. But just because you were down by 1, and if you're a little more aware, that second step, per se, we talked about, you would have had a pretty good idea that you at least knew he was going to get a good 50. Gary, we take it because we have a little more time. We have a little bit of time. We have some time here. Like, going for this isn't bad, but it's just, we can't really do a whole lot from there. Again, with low time like this, once all 3 people on the left side of the field.
True.
I mean, we have time.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, use that right analog stick. Use your, take the ball cam off. Look at, okay, what is this crack guy doing? Is he going to go for it? Is he going to go back? And even if he starts going for it the last second, we're closer to the ball, we just pop it above him then, right?
Yeah.
Like, we have a lot of options when it's in our possession.
Yeah, and I pretty much have full boost too. So.
Exactly. So now you're doing a good job trying to follow it. Get the little bounce off. So real quick, in these situations, right, this happens, bam, you see onto your teammate, one person's back, you need to go, I have to dim.
Oh, true.
It's a 1-on-2. I'm going to tell you this now. In the higher level, if it's a 1-on-2, I mean, this isn't just us Ghost guys. This is, you see KCP do it with JG.
Yep.
You see Envy do it. You see every good team right now. If it's a 1-on-2 in this situation, you're going for the Nora bomb. Nice.
Good the speed. Nice.
Done. That was good. Very good. So even that situation, I wasn't super close, but if you watch where I was positioned at, I was still trusting to get that touch so I could be there, right?
Right,
at the end of the day, if they get that clear, you have to trust your third man to get that. Like I said, and solo queue I know can be tough, but we still have to trust them, right? Until we can't trust them anymore.
Yeah. Oh.
That was tough. I didn't think I was going to touch either. That was a tougher. And again, we're up by, good shot. Again, we're up by 3, no 2. No reason for us to get 2 aggressive there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, like, turning off of that there is the safe and the right decision because we're up. We have the lead.
Yeah, that's a good point.
A lot of high shots. Some quick, some fast, tougher angles. I know you can score the easier ones. I know you can do them well. Do those good as well. So I'm not worried about this. I mean, I want you to kind of stress yourself to make sure, you can do these harder ones more consistent. So another thing too, I'll bring up and we'll get into it on one of them is, so double taps nowadays, they used to, back in the day when I had said, like, when I was like getting more into the scene at a higher level, double taps are more like, oh yeah, they're really helpful, you really don't need them. Now, you ask any pro player, any coach, any high level player, double taps are a necessity.
Yeah.
They're just not just for the goals, but for the pass potential, keep the plays in. Not just on the backboard, but on your backboard, the walls, the ceiling. Double taps are very, 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 very useful. So there's also some opportunities in this where you can work on those yourself, and I'm going to show you those as well. But first one, nice high one, just get up, make sure you're getting a nice cling on the net like that, right?
Yep.
So the way I want you to make sure you're doing these, and I'm just going to remind you though, is make sure you're constantly boosting when you hit the ball. If you don't boost when you hit the ball, you lose out on a lot of power. Here's a lob one. I want to show that you can still get up on this and still get a nice bang into the net, right? Nothing special, no air roll, just hit it, nice hard shot. But there's also one where I want you to practice your double taps on.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of these where you can set up yourself. Because a lot of players, their double taps, they get off of like a wall touch or like hitting it off the ground. A lot of players don't know how to hit when the ball's in the air, control their card, get a nice touch, and still be able to follow it, right?
Right. Yeah.
Being able to do something like this when you have the space, nobody's challenging you, is so useful, especially in today's quote unquote meta.
Yeah. It's too hard for the goalie to like. It's hard to read.
It is so again, they give you, especially they give you time. Nobody's up. I always say over the tap.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This was really fun to work with. Make sure you go show Fakeys some love. Make sure you guys go check out Gamers Ready. Really dope website. Super useful. But I guess we'll see what happens in the future. I got a few takeaways. See if I put them into motion and see if I can't get my rank up a little bit. My peak's currently 1800, so we'll see if on this new season can't get our ass up to SSL. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.